Dambi.
He's trolling.
He's gonna play the neon, surely. NRG, they displayed this comp for the first time against Paper.
He's making a call out.
Yeah, going the other way.
Want to stop me?
Kiko, the one to be taking, I guess, the further steps. But you look at the amount of bodies here, right? That is 4 players waiting in the smoke. Hop comes in.
He's going in! He's going in!
He's chasing them! And he's been sent right back to spawn! But it's not just Dambi! He's got his boys by his side, and Marta has to go huge. Not gonna happen. Nongshim with a brilliant start. You want explosivity?
Yes.
There it is! Dambi's space control as well is going to be a problem. They have to diligently clear this. And Francis, being the proactive player, that's just perfect instantly.
Based on the second player to potentially anchor, could be huge.
Also, this position's pretty solid as well. Gets to kind of see contact, sees out. And then Dambi, once he feels it,
Big catch.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at this again. Such a lovely made plan, very in control. And Dambi
there you go.
just goes flying in. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but information's there. Rotations are being considered. You can already see the positioning coming out. Ivy's been cleared. Brock's created an opportunity.
30 seconds left.
2v2 now. Not going to be able to get a safe plant here inside. They'll still have Molly, but 38 HP for him. Scuba's still pretty healthy on the other side of this. Francis has to break back in with an operator here.
He might get played into. Brock's going to be really cautious about this. Na'Vi's timing. He's not got the drop there. So it's going to be Francis in the 1v2. Stars have a look. Barrel's shown. He's seen it. And he's just gone for the pistol. I guess that's one way to do it. 1v1 now. Francis up against Scuba. And Scuba's been nuts at being the backbone of this team.
Oh!
But Francis is faster. Question mark the judge. You could do the same with Brock and the Odin if you want to, but it's not a one-man show here today.
Oh, again!
It's so marvelous to witness. This is just poetry in motion. And to do this to NRG, who are in form, Ethan, who's got one of the best reads, I think, of the game currently, and they're punishing them like this.
Chance here to maybe offset that towards Showers. Ethan can't pin him down before the TP though. Dambi up close and personal here. Scuba's going to get... Actually does get the better of him.
Sick.
Great isolation from Scuba.
That was so good. That's the first time we've seen them problem solve that space, at least, because it's like him playing up close on the wall. And I don't know why Ivy went for that. That felt unnecessary. They still had control and space. Maybe that greed getting the better of them, as Francis now in a spot of bother. Has to fight it forward, misses the shot and gets manhandled. NRG given an opportunity that they're not going to let go of.
No, absolutely not. We'll see it. Last man standing. Mada will find the operator shot.
But Francis now gets into a really awkward position to a degree. He might potentially have Kiko absolutely unawares. He does, punishing him. And that's a big find here, but you can see the rotation coming in. Marta.
NRG setting up here with smokes. It looks like they're going to commit.
Gotta go.
Dambi, where's the play in? There's the util. You're not going to manage that dry against Marta. Just makes it look too easy. As now Nongshim in a good spot of bother.
Yeah, because NRG are going to freeze behind this, and I'll be considering the rotation, but hangs about. Bit of a standoff here. Still plenty of time left on the clock for NRG to let this pressure build a little bit. Francis on the other side will catch Mada.
Yeah, these are individual efforts though, and it's not going to pull the extra player over. They're going to stay kind of cut like this, right? So regrouping with the 3. Ethan still wants this B side of the map. RB, head tucked down, finally swings out. Nongshim, their patience worked perfectly, and a lovely switch of pace there too. Aggression, yes, but then you look at that diligence to stay disciplined, right? Didn't feed in too hard. They had a good line held by Francis. Hard to push him off if you don't have Ethan there with you. So you're starting to see him get a little bit more freedom, but he's going for these early picks, which are risky, but he's been getting the job done. This time loses out. Marta puts life on the line for it, and they get the man to the good. And they are making no subtleties of this, Mike. They are going for this one.
I mean, RB could be dead here.
Oh, yeah. Kiko just shoves him in the grave. Ivy still in between, but Brock very heads up on the clear. Lovely sight take, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. And in reality, Dambi just can't get close enough. It's X-Ross to try and take on 4, but NRG keeping it simple, but very robust.
Mother already posted up deep here. X-Ross going to get picked off here. Mother does really well to bait out here. happy to challenge Francis on some of these earlier lines to maybe find a response. Maybe aggression here towards short.
It could be a crunch as well, looking towards Hookah. This is, yeah, they've got to be on red alert. They know something's coming. And it's Dumby barreling forward. But look at the positioning. Look how deep this ult is. It's outrageously far in their spawn. We are fighting in spawn right now. And it is messy.
They've got a spike now.
Yeah,
That's control of the spike.
Great time. They don't have to worry as much about this utility. So even with that spike in hand, NRG are going to be running into this, and Nongshim are already here.
Yeah, already got players set up for us. Don't think they're going to be able to contest this. Oh, RB's going forward, though.
Yeah, RB just gets cleared on the corner. Made to look too easy to handle, but Francis has 3 players. Going to find the one that he can see. Ivy then strikes. Nongshim, brilliant together. It's all on Marder in a 1v2. 10 seconds. He's turreting around, and Ivy has had enough of his games with Nongshim. What a sick round. Yeah, oh God, he's going to be in between. I mean, no good choice here. He's going to give away the position on Tribox, so at this point, they're going to know where he is, but the rotations come in. Look how quickly Darby's here, but he's going to be warded away. He's trying to find at least a little bit of a corner to play for the plant, but Francis is going to find Marder. And now a 5v4 swing from Ivy. Can't find it. Scuba. Good reaction, good shot back. And they're waiting in the TP in case they try and turn tail and run. But Darby's not running anywhere. It's X-Ross on the swing from heaven, sending a message to NRG. Now it's the 1v1. Brim v Brim. RB's position is unnoted until then. Brock, great information for the peak. RB, oh, it's Brock! Sharp as ever for the Red Bull clutch. And NRG staying in this one.
Only a classic. I don't think he's going to be anchoring.
No, I think he's out of there. And for NRG, feeling the lack of resistance, they should be looking behind them about now. Scuba's just turned. But again, that's just a stinger for him. He's going to be overwhelmed as Dumby. I mean, you thought he might have had the drop on Scuba for a second, but able to get back to the action. Needs a little bit of help here potentially as RB getting closer on the wall. And Francis just got Bork at the same time. Suddenly, Nongshim have numbers to the good here. Suddenly, this isn't as simple as it was before. Maybe more to be done about this one. Ethan, Kiko, and Marder need to keep themselves locked in on this. Marder's position now noted. Ult's gone in. They're trying to clear this now. Marder gets handled by RB. Beautiful from him, but time is ticking and Ethan's still standing. Hear that clock getting faster and faster. It's Ethan. Ethan! Of course! The one man to stand his ground! Have a little bit of a look, but we can see where NRG are grouping.
4 players here for Nongshim.
Right read. Right place. This is the right time. NRG decide to go on this now. RB! Sprays and praise! And this time someone answers. He's got 2 already. He's still going! RB! It's just his name in the kill feed. Kiko is just waiting. RB will fall, but there is a firing squad backing him up. Every single player is having their time in the sun. Can the one man hold back the entirety of NRG?
They're pushing all the way outside of A here. Francis just needs to slow this down.
I don't think Francis can do anything. He had to get out of there, caught the flash, you saw the Prowler coming through. NRG have got sight, but this flank is fast. It's here, quick. Dumby at the speed of light is behind them, and he is there for it. Takes away Scuba, and now NRG need to be on red alert.
They split towards Long as well. There's 2 players coming up B Long here for Nongshim.
They are surrounding NRG. They are closing this gap. NRG looking for a bit of safety to play from, maybe towards elbow, leaving the 2 on the site. But they are being just tested here. Now, finally, look at that! Explosive as ever! Damby with 4, leaving Kiko in a world of trouble. That was insanity from Nongshim, but look at those rotations, Mike.
Yeah, it's just, they're so willing to go forward.
With Francis, and now on the side change. This is when you keep your eyes on Nongshim. We know that pace is happy in their hands. They like to go quick on these. Timing, Ethan not be able to get the siege ready in time. Speaking about timing and pace, Damby is on the hunt, trying to find a man to drop, but it's Scuba, denying RB, and Scuba again! How's he gotten 2 there? They were flying at him.
Down to just 3 now for Nongshim. Still 4 alive for NRG here. Francis looking to try and counterbalance that. Get some pressure back in, but Ethan still controlling the space.
Yeah, he wasn't really willing to fully let it go, as Kiko's nade is going to catch X-Ross. And now they know about Francis. NRG put together the pieces and look like they want to get 4 standing on the way out of this pistol. Francis with 20 HP. You ain't got a thing to do here, bud. Lovely work, and I'm amazed that Ethan kept his
Yeah,
life.
I mean, Ethan looks like he's way ahead of the curve in terms of anticipating Danby, right?
And again, you just want to avoid Kiko and Ethan, really. Two of those Bulldogs. The rest are on pistols with Marder. Gonna be corner Prowler and hunted down. Danby is just brute force. It really is. He'll take the 1-for-1 trade. He'll open it up for you.
I mean, with this approach, yeah, follow the Prowler, draw the eyes, and everybody else can just come filtering out of this smoke. NRG are actually behind this.
Yeah, I don't think they have any idea this could have happened. And there's a bit of a surprise in this now, because you keep in mind how far away Ivy is. It is technically a 2v2 towards this side of the map. But Francis does have the Outlaw to catch this cross, so it makes it really tough. Ethan almost trying to pre-fire him on that corner, just force him away to a deeper angle. And Scuba getting spotted. Support system's made it in now. We have 3 here, and Francis and Ivy will keep them at bay. Losing 2, not the end of the world. Again, they are happy to sacrifice Danby for this. Nice to have in the back pocket, I guess. Scuba then tasked to deal with this A side of the map here.
I say slower, they just went a different way into showers.
It's 1 minute 20. Danby controlled. Deeper hold coming out from NRG, creating crossfires on the back of the side, but Francis is still back here. Is it noted? It is now! A rocket just flying at him. He does get Kiko down, but still a 1-for-1 trade, leaving the numbers super good for NRG. Rotation from Nongshim. They're on towards the B side.
RB can get ult off the plant here. Ivy, I don't think is fully confirmed that the site is empty. We'll trade out here. RB going to get the orbital strike here for the post plant. Do you have a molly as well? Still got a snake bite on Ivy.
But I like seeing Marder, and I think he's with...
Because if the snake bite goes down early, they can draw out the clock.
There it is. I'm pretty sure I just saw it. Is that on? I'm not sure if that actually missed. This could then put Nongshim with a little bit of false confidence here, as Ethan does get control
Molly
on
still
this.
as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a chance here for Ethan to hunt him down, but the round is long gone. RB soaking the time up exceptionally well, and Ethan's options became 0.
Who's next?
Here comes the ults to set this up. 3 players, 4 players, NRG right place. Scuba trying to find his position to play from. Gonna spot out Ethan, and Francis has found his man. Tailor-made poison to the feet of Ethan there. But can they scale up behind it? NRG have numbers, so they rotate. TP back for Marder. He's here fast, but Francis hasn't fallen back. He stayed around.
Reading this as a rotation here. Kiko down to 21 HP.
But
He's drifted out a
Danby,
hookah.
look at Danby's position. Surely, no, Kiko! He found him! Tries to fall back. Francis! You can't get away from this man. He is everywhere at once, and now Brock, the next victim! Francis is a nightmare coming to life as Marder is being herded by Ivy. This is sophisticated dominance from Nongshim. They are in complete control. They've kept players like Marder quiet, which is something to be
What?
said.
What?
Silenced
What?
again. Danby slides in and takes him out, but Ethan on the back pedal. Scuba putting in some shots to the smoke and just getting a reward. In the meantime, Ivy's far away from this. He is not in the equation yet.
Denied the pit though. The pit will fall here. Again, we'll put him in a position. Scuba again catching X-Ross. Spike noted as well now. RB will be spammed through the wall. It's just Ivy now.
It's not just this one-dimensional approach, and it just isn't. I think this is a really lovely look from Nongshim. They have everything in order. They're playing a good game because I don't think you can ever doubt.
After a response round was found. Francis seemingly aware though.
Francis, bloodthirsty.
He is insane today. Absolutely insane. This utility.
Not the timing, they've already beaten the smoke, they're already out. And Francis can clear, Danby can clear back sight here, but I don't think he's going to manage to find any of them. There's that ult combination coming through, doesn't quite find the effect they would have wanted. So again, they have to try and catch this cross. Great catch there from Broad. That's a spike down. It's Danby now just patrolling the site. Operator out. Ethan turns a flash. Danby doesn't care. Quick as lightning as Kiko and Scuba trying to get closer. Kiko's kept this space the whole time, but Scuba finally makes it through. Spots out Francis. But that's probably another player you want to be tussling with. But Scuba's got something to do here. Danby to the right. Francis to the left. This would be huge, and I think they're just toying with their dinner. Danby, the eventuality to strike. 3 kills, 12 rounds. Nongshim look locked in.
Again, looking to go forward once more. Maybe to sniff out this setup here, but a flash play through on Prowler.
There's the pop, but Ivy deeper. Doesn't quite spot out Marder though. It'll be Kiko landing the shot, but in the same time,
They
look at
can
the
see the
space.
sight.
Yeah, they've had to give it up, and Kiko just a blind ult comes in. Marder trying to herd them. Kiko's pain shell's there. This is just brutality. So a 3v4. Numbers good for NRG. Spike is down for now. But Nongshim looking for that answer back, right? Get the plant on their side, get something building.
Exos is behind this though.
And that Horn didn't find him, so that is a very late surprise. Coming back through. Is there any awareness from Ethan? I don't know if he
doesn't look like it.
in mind. That could be the dagger in the back. That could be the first domino to fall. Ethan, he looks. Oh, how are you checking this? Maybe that silence becoming deafening. And Ethan off the leash, taking down Danby. And now X-Ross noted there is life still in this team. NRG not down and not out yet. Now, I want to say it, the floodgates are open. They've got front sight. They've got the plant. They're going to have time on their side in a 5v5 post-plant. Viper's bit on top.
This is brutal. One more kill, RB will have orbital strike as well.
Find you.
Ethan again looking to counterbalance this towards Showers, but actually look at all the way into Cave here. Scuba's a million miles away from this.
This is wild. There's going to be so many fights on so many fronts here. Francis just trying to hold his nerve, trying to wait and keep that space secure. Fight on the back lines breaks out. It's Scuba to win. And Kiko clearing Francis, but there's still 3 here. Ivy can still buy time. And Danby still has that judge in hand. Pops the ult. He wants this done, but Scuba is answering back. Blow for blow. Danby! Are you closing this with an ace right now? Giving everything he can, but the 1v1, it's too little, too late. NRG fall at the hurdle as Nongshim.
If you watch, most of those fights were him going through a TP and taking a fight, swinging forward. He is taking the timings of when he's engaging. He's never letting NRG pick, and that's exactly what NRG struggles with.
He started the year with a wrist injury. Even coming into the event, that showed up again. Probably, you know, had some paid a toll for it on the previous encounters, but now he's feeling way much better.
Is going to change this map for me, because I wasn't blown away before, and Ivy with a very good read. Kiko and Scuba have been trying to make this happen, and I mean, Ivy just caught both of them. Again, the preparation, the understanding is just paramount. Like, how are they seeing this so easily?
Both. Well, you see it getting caught off guard, but Mudder does live outside of that engagement. Here! Wow, not for long, Exros. A shot in the dark.
The gods are smiling on Nongshim today. Ethan, bye-bye. What was that? Ivy! I'm a little bit worried if unfortunately left on this island. This looks very reminiscent of what we saw at the start here. Ivy! Not going to get away with it too many times there. Marder ready to punish, and a quick rotation. This is better pacing from NRG to meet what Nongshim want to do. Dumpy stays. No shots in the smoke there, and once again, there is connection. Marder down to 42. Plant's not across yet. Spike being a little bit hesitant here, and rightly so. This is a dangerous position. Good information, but Danby's waiting for this. If they get too close, if they tried to shut that down, it would have been death to be had, but this is still sitting pretty for NRG. With 5 players, they've got to get going. X-Ross tries to get involved, just takes it. Oh my god, Francis. Or? No, absolutely not anymore. Scuba, the one to try and do some work back here, but RB with the Bulldog. Danby with the Stinger. Nongshim look untouchable.
Another bonus conversion. Well, probably still anticipating
All 5.
Nongshim reading into that. Yeah, going to have a ton of bodies here.
Portal closed.
Okay, this could be scary for Francis, and I think he's read that this is a trap. Oh my god, it is an absolute trap, and he's still standing his ground. Danby's going to get Ethan, but they need to be scurrying across the rest of the map here. Ivy with a great slip in middle,
Oh,
but Kiko
Kiko
catching the timing. Nongshim, did you forget this is NRG for a second? They will make you work for this. Coming out of the timeout, this is a broken buy, but they're still fighting for it. Kiko with another shot. As they have numbers, but I mean, look at the HP. Scuba's on 8 HP here, and now suddenly they run.
And he's disconnected here, and it's an open plant, so difficult kill to find.
You can hear it. Starting to speed up here. Broad going to just send the dart in and hope for the best there.
Yeah.
Again, silver lining at this point, but You take it, and Ivy takes their life. Just gonna do the dance in the end with Brock, but it is lovely from Nongshim. But a little sign of life from NRG that they're still having to brawl out.
Ivy has a little more freedom. Speaking of, Francis here.
Spot out at least two, I'd imagine. Danby gonna send it in. Francis does take his way out of there, but they're now scaling towards site. Marta and Ethan on the trade, still trying to hold some space. The spike yet to scale up as well, but the rotation's coming through. You've got to look at the positioning coming up from Kiko here. Francis may be aware, but Kiko's starting to heat up as well. Warming into this one. This is nice from them. Again, for Brock, just needs to play his life and be a little bit careful.
Careful.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh my
Oh my god, Danby looked on it for the second as well. He's getting out of there, but he's at least alleviated some of the pressure. They might be able to go for the plant now. Catching Ethan there is wild, because they knew it was Kiko down there earlier. So Danby's still on patrol. That's why he's still here. You might even have heard that then. Goes for a little bit of a brawl and then looks back for Brock. He's doing the best he could, trying to make something out of nothing. But now it's on Extros in a 1v2. Position will be noted. Kiko should be on the closer here. Brock flies in. It was an extended fight. Nongshim looking for any. I wonder if they start pulling rotations just of the pressure from Ivy, and if they get maybe a little bit of a look towards RB. But we do see Extros investing the Owl drone. But Ivy again is just bullying Marta.
He's got neural theft as well. He can invest this here and really set this round in motion. I have a response found here from Brock.
I thought Brock would have had him on that, but he found a little bit of a window of chance, and they're rotating. They're already on the way. They've got the info. They now know that there's only one here. Kiko still has his paranoia, just reinvested that smoke, but they're already through. And look at Ivy still being a problem. Brock's going to find Danby. That keeps some control towards the A site. They can still fight for this. Francis on only 37 HP, and Kiko in the smoke. Going to get one. Go down for it. Now Brock comes out swinging. 2v1, and Francis is off the leash. Put back in their place, NRG. 4 players here. Gonna have the help coming through from Brock. On his ult as well. TaylorMade targeted. Scuba couldn't see a thing. Danby gets led off, gets to go into the site, open it up, and instantly get a man to the good.
The TP here from RB just to plant the seed of doubt as well. Ethan's still here. He's still fighting.
Brilliant fight forward from Ethan, though, just to reclaim that space. But now they're left in a really weird predicament. They've pulled the rotations.
30 seconds left.
Look where Danby is. He's 10 HP.
Oh!
They haven't seen each other. And Ethan won't see him because he's dead now. Look at the flanks, look at middle. There is layers to this. There is problems here. There is a flank behind these players in the form of Ivy. This guy could be an absolute gut punch to NRG as they start trying to build towards the site. Francis sees that first layer. Ready now for Kiko. Takes the fight back in. They may not even need Ivy in this. He finally makes it there, but there's only one remaining. Nongshim are playing NRG like a fiddle. But this puzzle, this conundrum is yet to be solved. And the pace is unrelenting. Brock is screwed here, tagged up. He's trying to fight his fate here and stays breathing. 45 HP.
Somehow.
I don't know how
Like what? Well, not with that connection from Extros.
I told you, it feels like they're favored by the gods today.
Oh my god.
Marta. There are 4 players here. Make it just about 3. Hindered and slowed. He's screwed. Darby's got him dead. Sending him down to the depths, whether you liked it or not. They still have a man up here. Still having to re-clear middle, or at least imply that they could be working on that back line. But they are behind the curve again. Numbers, time,
Watching here.
scoreline at this point.
Ivy's re-wrapping mid.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
NRG here on the approach, but they've got a paranoia to try and traverse past. It's going to be mitigated here immediately. NRG held out the front door.
They're struggling, and that's the key to open the door. Kiko, Scuba, still trying to make something happen here. RB spins on a dime, but it's down to Kiko in a 1v2. And Ivy's position yet to be known, but he's come back towards the site. Kiko trying to thread the needle, but RB is just outdoing them. Nongshim look untouchable. It's 8 rounds. That's all he's got to play with, and he's got 3 players now on the other side. Smoking towards site, they are going on this. They are clearing through Danby. Zero fear. Doesn't quite find him in this one. The paranoia goes in and they're not getting the start they want. 30 seconds. It's now getting a little bit weird and wonderful. Nongshim, oh my god! It was a blind shot and nearly gets him dead. Brock tries to save them, but this feels like an eventuality. Everything is right for Nongshim. They have every answer. Armada unable to have a say in this. To get online, to be the difference maker we know he can be. Next, he'll be able to find Francis, but this round is not recoverable.
Absolutely not. Nongshim absolutely dismantling the ace site here with the pit in place of the choke. Again, creating enough pressure, enough of a question mark that they leave Scuba on an island. He just can't control the space well enough. And at the moment, like, as soon as that catalyst in the round occurs, the stars align for Nongshim once more.
It's a stacked side of the map here. Dark needs to be dealt with the ult. Again, Francis can dismantle this quickly. They have to go back towards that deeper side of the site. But Danby, the hunter, is going to go looking. Francis, Ivy, starting to clear house. The paranoia misses, but Kiko doesn't. And now X-Ross in the 1v2. A lifeline for NRG.
What a round from Kiko, just so slippery, hard to pin down, will get NRG, typically the team to outclass teams.
Everyone.
Yeah, in terms of their adaptations, but here, just haven't seen it. And Nongshim on the aggressive here, round one.
They are going to send a message. They want NRG
Paranoia catches.
dead.
Oh.
Danby is on the hunt. Look at them. They are bloodthirsty for this. They have just chased down a two-time champion winning player. They are just turning this game on its head.
Absolutely. And NRG will take the B site here, but
look who's behind them.
The roles are reversed, and Ivy, as you said, ever lurking in the background. Unorthodox, unorthodox plant position here. They have to consider the pressure from behind.
Yeah, they are sitting in spawn. Look how disconnected they are. They've cleared deep because they're this paranoid about that man on the other side. And there's a reason why. Takes ahead of Kiko. But Scuba, does he think it's clear now? A second glance. Great work from Marder. Give them a 3v3, but they need to get back towards site. Brock breaks back in. Starts clearing house. X-Ross on the trade. Plant is still ticking away. RB, I mean, that's a little too far here. Leaving to X-Ross. Can't be done. NRG getting down and dirty. Do the diligent checks that they have to.
Careful.
He's committing. He's actually on this. Oh, and Danby's got him dead. Beats him to the punch there. Keeps control towards B.
Pressure coming back through mid here, and NRG don't actually get through the choke just yet. The time's still on Nongshim's side. Now get a confirmation, and a spam from Ivy will connect. Kiko will fall.
They can't afford this. They have to be really competitive, even in these rounds. Scuba, the backbone again, still trying to keep this in hand. But Ivy's chomping at the bit. You can see that temptation. Danby's gone in, sets him up. There's the swing, the 1-2 punch as Ethan left to rot. That's 10 already. We ask for near-on flawless form from NRG as Nongshim again. No fear. X-Ross going to find Ethan, who has just been bullied around this map.
Bullied. He's going to find that first blood.
They're reading Kiko's scale up. Yeah, X-Ross was ready for this, but the paranoia is really solid. Great catch from Kiko. Digs him out of a bit of a tricky spot, but is there a recheck? Oh, RB, he knows where he's gone. Expecting the swing from sight, but the spike's on the way.
Awkward timing here for NRG. And actually conceding a little bit of space here to stack up.
This man is just outrageous, but it's good trades coming through. NRG digging in their heels. They cannot afford to lose this round. Nongshim with their confidence feeling like nothing can stop them here. Oh dear, that's Mardigon.
Just pokes his head out on top of the pit.
I don't know what he was hoping for, and there's still the cam to clear a little bit here. They could potentially, yeah, they found
They got the ping!
Ivy, he's on the hunt again! This team shows no fear! It's 11! Wants to make a name for himself here. Feeling brave. Just be feeling like it's time to fall back. Already though, sets the tone, sets the tempo. Willing and up for the challenge, Danby. Rarely relenting, but Kiko again gives them a chance, but Marder in no man's land. found by Dambi, and it's going to be a bloody battle whichever way you cut it.
Kiko's TP'd up top again.
Kiko trying to be the X factor, but Francis, he's waiting. They are just on the other side here, Pop. No spray. Composure held, but Ivy, desperate to get the ult off, gets punished by Kiko, who has been an X factor, who is still finding value for NRG, who's gone down, but Ethan on the trade. There is life with them yet, but this is what it takes in Ivy to hold down that A side.
France is going to be here so quickly.
Can they clear side diligently? There are 3 players from Nongshim on this side. The ult's going to come down. They're going to try and make this work. Dambi stands his ground. Oh! He absolutely put heads brought. Great trade again from Kiko, who is just getting better with time. But look who's here! Francis is the downfall of NRG! 4 kills! Just slicing through the back of them.
Broken, but rifles across the board.
And you got to go back to business. There is no rest for the Wicked here. The high tempo never going to really stop Dambi. Willing to try and stand ground here. Kiko sent away. Actually, they're going on this one. Ethan's found Dambi. Marder's on the site, going to at least feel out the pressure up from the rafters. The spike is yet to cross through, though. They're still fighting on this one. X-Ross going blow for blow. They are just unwilling to relent. RB wants to stand this. He wants to keep this. He's actually holding the space here. Brock! A miracle gifted to clear RB like this and put them in a 4v2. Francis down low this time. Ivy. This can't happen twice in a row.
Francis on 8 HP. A lot of this has to be on the back of Ivy here in the terms of the approach. Back from behind NRG.
God sitting on NRG's side. Ivy's position now becomes so predictable. The smoke goes up every time. They see nothing. This is so indicative, it's so telling. And they are still working this out. They're still fighting forward. Kiko, he's actually gone for the swing on this. He might be screwed. Oh, he's still got one, but X-Ross on the trade. And look at this from Nongshim. Unbridled aggression to turn the screws on NRG. And now down to 1. Scuba has to face the music, or does he fight? Is it just a fight song at a funeral? He's still going. Scuba makes it a 1v1. Leading the pack for NRG. X-Ross can play calm, play composed. Scuba, the pressure is on him. It's time for the plan. That then draws in X-Ross, coming closer. Scuba with the weight
5 seconds on the recon.
NRG survival on his shoulders. What can one man do? Everything! Scuba! The start and end of this! And here, you see this. And NRG pulling no punches, not particularly slowing down. Spike's on site.
France's ultimate now becomes crucial to their success. Kiko is going to post up here with a paranoia on the back of contact.
Here comes the ult from Francis. It's time to put it all on the line. Ult comes in, trying to stall out any sort of split here. Francis trying to lead the way in for Dambi. Ethan sends him packing. NRG still alive, but RB's response is perfect. It's a 3v3 and Brook might be overwhelmed here. He's got 2 players to handle. X-Ross on the split through heaven. It's a fight on 2 fronts, and Nongshim are winning out so far.
Time here for NRG to reset a little bit, but Marder, he can't pin down a kill. Look at the time on the clock.
Kiko, Nongshim, it's all down to Marder. Nongshim with a meteoric rise. The time, oh, they've got it. 13 to 11.